The club right now is in a bad state. You might tell me, oh, what are you talking about? We are actually doing better. We are actually doing good. Trust me. Trust me, brother. I think this is one of the worst states that Barcelona has ever been in. I can't lie. I'm keeping it real with you. Like, I know that we experienced Coman days. I know we experienced Messi leaving. I know we experienced Bartomeu days. But at this moment, I can't lie. It's getting worse. I'm not even joking. It's getting worse. If we don't succeed and win the Champions League next season, brother, we're gonna actually go back to our bad days. Trust me on this one. Let me explain to y'all why I think it is bad. Barcelona is owned by motherfuckers that don't even agree on the same thing. Is run by those guys that don't even agree on the same thing. Brother, the club is divided. The club is divided. There is literally 4 parties in that club that don't agree with each other. You have, first of all, let me start with Deco. Deco wanna do something. Laporta wanna do something. Flick wanna do something. And the board wanna do something. Like, no one agrees on the same thing in this club. For example, when you hear about the Nico Williams drama. First of all, it started like this. Nico Williams was favored by Flick. And Laporta backed up Flick. That's it. Luis Diaz was the favorite to Deco. The board didn't want Nico Williams. They wanted also Luis Diaz. So yes, they actually were sabotaging and actually leaking infos to Mundo Deportivo and other journalists so they can actually sabotage the signing of Nico Williams. And that's exactly what's happened. So, next, what's happened? Luis Diaz rumors started to go around and Barcelona made an offer or something like this. They approached Liverpool for the signing of Luis Diaz. The release clause or like the money that need to be paid for Liverpool is too high. So yes, they backed up a little bit. And the only ones that were against the Luis Diaz signing is Flick and Laporta. And Laporta only backing Flick. That's it. Laporta only trusts in Flick more than the others, Deco and the board. So, after that, some Rashford rumors started. So, it's been said that Rashford is pushing, and not said, my brother is doing everything in his power to push for the signing to sign for Barcelona. So, by liking pictures, following players, talking about Barcelona, streaming or making a video with like some YouTubers in Barcelona, he's doing everything in his power to join Barcelona. Flick gave the green light to that. Laporta agreed to that. The only one that is opposite to this, exactly, Deco. Yesterday it's been confirmed that the only one stopping this signing from happening is Deco, our sporting director. So I'm sorry, I have a serious question. Are we a club or in a competition in here? Brother, this is not politics. This is football. We should always put the club's priority first. The club should be the priority. The club, not the signings or anything. The club should be the priority in here. Not who I want. Now, what the club needs, it should be the priority. Not your needs. Like, I don't care what Deco has with Luis Diaz. I don't care what he has against Rashford or against other players for him to just push for Luis Diaz all this time. I don't get it. And I don't want to know. All I care about is that this man should agree with the majority of the people in there, even the boards. Like, why is the board divided? What does they have to actually opposite this guy and not this guy? Brother, Rashford is the best option for us. And without Rashford, without the signings, without the club being divided, it's just that us players are cooking the club. Our own players, not the players that we're about to sign, because that's another conversation I will speak about. But now let me focus about our players. I'm just speaking about within the club. Our players are treating this club like it's an average club. Or like a Saudi League club, or like a club that's just paid them money. They don't have a name or a history. We are Barcelona, man. Our club is bigger than any player. If Messi left, anyone can leave. Why are we being attached to players? When I see Ter Stegen disrespecting Barca, I'm sorry, the first captain. This is the captain of Barcelona. This is the El Capitan. This is who they say that he's the captain. And actually the longest player staying at Barcelona right now. He is disrespecting Barca by not leaving. By being like, sober about him staying and competing, and he wanna compete. We both know that he doesn't wanna compete, he just wanna get paid. And this is actually a bigger problem, getting paid. We pay players a lot of money just so we can convince them to stay or to sign for us. While our name by itself is a big Big factor for any player in the world to sign for us. We don't need to convince them with money, but the sad truth is that they need money. Why? There's a registration problem. Every player needs to be guaranteed to stay or to play, with the registration problem that is making us or stopping us from making any signing or convincing players. So the only way we can convince them is with money. Give us guarantee. The only guarantee that we're gonna give you is money. We're gonna give you a big contract that has a lot of money. If you wanna stay, we can actually give you a bigger salary. And also, since we can't sign any player, Barca is scared to sell players. They're scared to sell the player and actually find themselves in a situation where they can't sign a player. So what they do, the players that they have, they try to convince them to stay and not lose them by giving them bigger salaries. And that creates a problem. That's what's actually costing us the registration and the 1-in-1 rule that we been lied to for so long. We've been lied to about the 1-in-1 rule for so long right now. This is probably the 5th or the 6th summer. Every week we hear it's happened. It didn't happen. It's happened. We are in the 1-in-1 rule. This VIP seats getting sold will help us bring the 1-in-1 rule. This Nike deal. This and that. This player getting sold. No. But we both know that the only way that can fix this problem is the registration, is selling players so we can register other players. But Barcelona is not selling. Like I said, the first reason is them being scared to not replace that player, or if they sell him, they can't register another player. The second thing is that Barcelona is bad at selling players. When I hear that Pablo Torre left for Mallorca for like 5 M's while nobody in Real Madrid left for 7 M's to another club, like seriously, this is bad. This is bad. Barcelona is bad at selling players. They are not good at selling players. The only good selling players sold that I remember is Arthur Melo to Juve and Emerson Royal, where we actually made good deal about him. That's it. The rest, they always been sold less than whatever we paid for them, or less than their value even when we made money off of them. It's like we sell players just to sell them for a vibe. We ain't selling them players because we need the selling to be good so we can help the club financially. And the third thing is that we are bitches. I mean, this is a fact. The third reason why we don't sell players because our fans are bitches. They get attached to players. When you see after 10 years of failure with a goalkeeper and they still defending him, some of the fans, that don't make any sense. When you see the club being attached to a player like Araujo, costs us 2nd years in a row and his value is decreasing year after year, and the next year it will decrease even more since he is underperforming every time in the big games, and Barcelona are not too awake to understand this from the beginning, it's a problem. It's a big problem and it's a fact. It will be bad for us next season, and we will find ourselves in the same position as what we are with Ter Stegen right now, with 3 years left in his contract, and he's not leaving. He's not considering leaving because his salary is too high, and the only way that he can leave is if we paid him 42 M's. Basically like signing a new player, but just paying Ter Stegen that. And same we will find ourselves with Araujo, even though that Araujo wanted to leave us, but the fans still respecting him, is still trying to actually keep him in our club, and even some are making him the starter CB, and even some are trying to actually make him the first captain. While this is bad, how can I explain to people this? That Araujo is gonna be a problem in the future. Araujo is gonna be the same situation that we are having right now with Ter Stegen. In the future, no team will want to sign him. He will have no offers with a big contract that has a lot of money, and he is the first captain, and we will be stuck with him for years. And this is actually, a guy, like I always say, it's a bad look for Barcelona. Barcelona is a bigger club than any player. Barcelona is bigger name than any player. So if the player is a problem for us, he needs to leave. And if you tell me, oh, we are trying to fix our problems, brother, we are in our problems like right now. This whole years we've been trying to fix our problems and nothing fixed. I'm not even joking. Like, our goal is the Champions League. Did we win it? Did we win it with Araujo? Did we win it with Ter Stegen? Did we win it with Lewandowski? Did we win it with a lot of guys? I'm sorry. The club changed. Defense changed. Midfield changed. Nah. The only change that needs to happen is the players that are causing us problems need to be sold and moved on from. This is not daycare. This is not an elderly house where we actually take care of the emotions of some of these kids, or take care of the old guys and make them feel young. No, this is a club that needs to actually win, and win a lot. Last season we won. Yes, we won 3 trophies, but the most important one we lost. Why? Araujo. And let me tell you something. Next season we will lose this because of Araujo. The fullbacks too. Like, do you understand me? The fullback's not playing, not being available. Dani Olmo being shit. All these things happening because, yes, we got tired first because we don't have enough players to back the other players when they are injured. We don't have a good goalkeeper. Yes, we finally signed a good goalkeeper, which is the only positive thing from this summer. And then we have Araujo. So, it's easy to fix this. Sell the players that are actually causing us problems. Simple as this. If we failed last season where we performed so good and no one expected us to perform so good, and I always say it, last season was actually the bigger chance for us to win every trophy possible, but now we failed because of a random player. So, how to fix that situation? How to fix that problem? Sell the random player that caused us a problem. No, but we trust him, he can actually do good. Brother, he was with Xavi, cost us the Champions League with PSG with that random tackle, changed the coach, Flick, same thing, cost us 2 goals. Acerbi scored on him. Followed Thuram, which actually created some space for that goal from that random guy that no one remembers who he is. And next season, he will cause us another problem. But next season, the problem that we will have, right now, we still have a chance of selling Araujo. Even for cheap, but still we have a chance. Next season, this chance won't happen. He will be underpaid by other club if he leaves, so he will rather stay with Barcelona and get paid a lot of money. And what we gonna do by then, huh? We either gonna sell him for cheap or keep him in the club, get him paid a lot of money. Or send him on loan for another team and then bring him back and send him on loan until his contract is done. And trust me, that man has an ego. Trust me, has zero IQ too. Trust me, worse than Ter Stegen. Araujo won't leave. Ter Stegen ain't leaving. Those guys ain't leaving if they are getting paid a lot of good money. Why would they leave? It's not their fault. I'm not blaming them. I'm blaming the club for giving them this much money. And we are stuck in this summer without signings. It's been a month right now since we actually signed Juan Garcia. And it's all been rumors, been drama, been everything, been rumors about signing this player, but we are failing to register this player, we are blah, 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 blah. It's all just failed. Like, brother, for us to succeed, we need to sell players. I want to see rumors about us being interested in selling Araujo. I want to see rumors that Barcelona offered Ter Stegen to these clubs. I want to see rumors about Barcelona maybe taking offers for Lewandowski since his contract next season is up and he will leave for free. So you will be happy with the 30 years old striker staying in our club while underperforming, and rumors are saying that Flick is not planning to have him as our number 9 and he is more interested in playing Dani Olmo as a false 9. When I hear all of this, why not sell him or give him a new contract? Oh, what do you mean? Lewandowski is gonna do good? Nah, brother, it's not about doing good. Like, for us to do good first, we need to fix our financial situation that helps us improve the club. And only that can happen with us selling the players. And Lewandowski, I'm sorry, even with the numbers last season, he's not been that good. Let's not lie about ourselves. Brother, if Ferran started the same games, Lewandowski would have had the same goals. And I stand by it. If the team with the most goals in the world, literally outperforming PSG with their attack, everyone, they literally have 174 goals this season. Yes, Barcelona. And our striker is not the top goal scorer in the world. He didn't win the Pichichi or the Golden Boots. Imagine if this was the Messi days or Suarez days. He would have won the simple as this. But I don't blame it on Lewandowski. He's old. That's why I'm blaming Barcelona of playing an old striker. Let's move on. And if we're about to move on, and like it said, Flick plans to not play Lewandowski, why keep him? Why pay him an additional 30 or 40 M's? Yes, he is the highest paid player in Europe. Why pay him extra 40 M's next season while we are not sure if he's gonna start? While we are sure that he is old and he's not performing like the old Lewa and he's not helping the club as much as another young striker will do, then why keep him? Why let him go for free after we actually paid him 40 M's this year? There is 2 options for us. Either you make him sign a new contract with a lower salary that's gonna help us a lot, and then he can leave for some money next season, which will help us too, even if it's like 10 or 15 M's. That's still great, and lowering his salary. And if you wanna really help the club, this is the best way he can help the club, not only by scoring goals, but financially, because this is the bigger problem right now. Or he can leave for like right now 25 to 30 M's. That will be helpful since we ain't gonna use him. And if we're about to go for Rashford on loan, we're gonna actually play him as a striker. And people that say, oh, if you think that Barcelona gonna do good with a random striker other than Lewa, this is not Dortmund Lewa. This is not Bayer Lewa. This is not 2020 Lewa. This is not 2021 Lewa. This is 38 years old Lewandowski. People are forgetting about his age and rather remembering his name. Like, brother, this is sad. And the contract extensions we are having to players is so random. Like, Frankie de Jong. I love Frankie, I respect Frankie de Jong, but his salary is too high and Barcelona are finally moving and actually making him sign a new contract. The rumored contract says that yes, it will be a lower salary in year, but a higher salary overall. So, for example, he will actually get paid more, but in long term, rather than getting paid a lot in short term. So, he can leave, and we can still pay him money. Same that we did with every player that left Barcelona since long time. Busquets, I think, Alba, Messi, all the other players, Griezmann too, if I remember correctly. So, yes, it's like they owe us money, or we owe them money. Yeah, we owe them money. So yes, we still pay them after they leave the club, which is again bad. I don't care. Like, all respect to De Jong, but De Jong need to lower his salary. Yes, we still, like, brother. Yeah, we need to give him his money. He still actually needs his money from back in the day because my man was literally the highest paid player in Europe. He was literally the highest paid player in Europe. He was getting paid 600k. Now he only getting paid 300k a week, which is crazy, man, for a player like him that didn't play that many games and he was injured all the time. So yes, we are making his salary higher, but paying it in long term. So yes, so it will help. I mean, it will help, yes, but does it really help? No. I think if Barcelona actually struggles for a longer time, it will be a bigger problem. And look, I'm with Frankie de Jong signing a new contract. I'm just not with the idea of us paying him money even after he leaves. I don't care. Unless he actually forgave us for this money, saying the thing that PK did, which I respect him so much for it. PK, by the way, PK actually saying he owes us money, so yes, he left. By the way, I'm confused with who owns who. I'm sorry, I'm confused in here. So I'm not that good at English, so you understand what I mean. So yes, PK actually said that waived his salary and said that it's okay, Barcelona can have the rest. I don't care. Same for like Longley. These guys are actually more respectful to Barcelona and they care about the club more than our first captain and our second captain. De Jong, like I said, I'm okay with him staying. If he wants to stay, he can stay. I don't mind him. Good rotation player. He actually can perform good when we need him the most. I don't think that next season he will be a starter. Maybe in the first few games, yes, but after that, I think that Bernard will overtake his place. So that's why I'm saying that, yeah, keeping him, it will be difficult since he also might get injured a lot or underperforms. You never know with Frankie de Jong. Yes, the talent is in there. But when it comes to the most important things, playing games, it is difficult. And then you have, again, the problems we have with the fullbacks. Flick's first priority this summer was, before the goalkeeper, before everything, was the fullbacks. Especially after the Inter game. After the Eric Garcia and Gerard Martin. Yes, they had some good performances, but brother, if Balde and Koundé would have been there, we would have literally qualified to the finals of the Champions League and even won it. But the fullbacks problem and how Barcelona is going with it right now, it's sad. We don't hear no rumors about Barcelona going for a fullbacks since God knows when. Since the last time we heard about Grimaldo and Dumfries. Brother, like, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that the club can make two signings at the same time. Or am I tripping? Why are we making it so dramatic signing one player, let alone two? I hear club going for two signings. That's Spurs guys, they signed who? Kudus and Morgan Gibbs White or whatever his name is. Both at the same time. Like, I'm sorry, Chelsea too. City too, with the Tijani Reinders and Ryan Cherki, they're actually gone crazy. Why are we the only team that actually keeps stalling signings? I know the registration problem, but come on, brother. Come on, like I said, sell one player and fix this. Be quick. Why are we 3 months in the same rumors? Rashford rumors since May or April. Brother, Luis Diaz too. I'm sorry, what is happening? Can we please move on quick? Can we sell players? Can we actually sign players quick? Why are we making this like a movie? Why are we actually keeping this so dramatic and making people involved in some things that are not happening and building false hopes? Brother, yesterday, I'm just giving you the examples that literally happening yesterday or hours ago. Yesterday, Flick and Laporta meet with Bin Zahavi, who is an agent, a famous agent in football. He is the agent of Lewa, I think. And also, he is the agent of, what is he called? Rashford. They were having dinner, or like lunch, or I don't know what they were having. Why are we filming it? Why are we talking about it? If nothing happening, why are we building this false hope about this? Why journalists are in there? I'm sorry, what is happening? Like Real Madrid met with other agents. No one talked about them. Why Chelsea, Arsenal, City, all these clubs in the world, they make signings, but no one talk about them. And look, before you tell me, it's just Barca who are telling, it's just Barca media who is actually talking about this. Brother, no. Fabrizio Romano, all the pages on Twitter, 433, those famous pages, the first minute, a rumor, not even the truth, not even it's happening, not even a talk, a rumor happened. You see edits, 433 dropping edits and talking about it. But they don't do the same with other clubs. That new touchline or whatever that's page name, that's European Light sold. Brother, they talk about Lamine, they talk about Barca, they talk about this, they talk about that. Sky Sports, ESPN, they are Real Madrid fans, but they talk about Barca, about the Real Madrid. What is happening? I don't know if Barca is paying them, but I don't want to see Barca every time on my screen. I'm being honest. Since lately, our Barca news are not about us selling or signing players. It's just about us having rumors and building this false hope. Why do I need to know that Flick met with an agent? Like seriously, or Laporta. Why? Why? What's the point? What's the point of it? What's the point of me knowing that the agents offered Nico Williams to Deco? For me to get this hype, this false hope built, for it to not happen by the end. Why do I need to know all of this? I don't really care. I seriously don't care. Why do I need to know about the 1-in-1 rule? I don't care. Why do I need to know about the club not ready to actually open the Spotify account? Why? Why I care about the club not having a permit to open the Spotify? Why, man? The Spotify Camp Nou or whatever this name is. Brother, I don't get it. I don't want to know. Why do I need to know that Barca had a meeting with Ter Stegen? Or like Flick had a meeting with Ter Stegen. Why do I need to know all of this? Please, can we stop this PR or whatever it is happening with Barcelona? I'm pretty sure that Barcelona has something to do with all of this PR. Why do I need to know that Lamine Yamal is having a party? Why do I need to know all of this? I want to live in peace. I know you might tell me, oh, just uninstall Twitter or social media and move on. I did it. I'm a YouTuber, I still find news everywhere. I still in my comments, in my chats and everywhere, even in the news in the TV. Like you can turn on the simplest, the most random channel of football on your TV and you will literally find the news about Barcelona somewhere. I swear to God, somewhere you will find the news about Barcelona. Either about the 1-in-1 rule, not having a permit to open the new Spotify account to play the game of the Gamper Trophy, Lamine Yamal having a party. It's always about Barca, and I'm pretty sure that Barca have something to do with this, since they are thinking that building their image on the internet will actually make them more famous and generates more money, since people will be interested in following what's happening with Barcelona. But seriously, the only people that are getting damaged in here is Barca fans themselves. We actually, sometimes we lose sleep from the just happiness of us signing a new player. Like Nico Williams signing, I was happy, and all of a sudden I got crashed. Like literally into the reality that he is not signing. And if I didn't know all of this, I would have never actually thought that he will join. I wouldn't have cared. Until it's here we go or it's confirmed. But now, football right now is based off on rumors and building this hype. Since like we are in the Keep It Up with the Kardashian or like we are in Succession or something. Brother, and what's it called? Journalists following these players, these Barca members, this Barca board, this Barca presidents, Flick everywhere. Everywhere, like they are Addison Rae or like Rihanna. Brother, I don't care about seeing Barca players coming to training. I don't care. I really don't care. Like look at his face, look at this guy's face. I don't care. What top 10 you enjoy about Barca? I don't care. The only thing I enjoy about Barca is them winning. I want to see them winning. I want to see them selling and signing players. I want to see them in a better position. I don't want to see them having this much drama around their names. This player is doing this player is doing that, this player... brother, it's sad. It's getting sad. Oh, this player followed these players from Barcelona. Like, I don't care. The only news I want to see is Barcelona are offering this player to this club. Barcelona is willing to sell this player. Barcelona had talk with this player to get signed. Barcelona is signing this player. Barcelona is doing this. Barcelona is taking actions that are literally about to happen. I know it's football. I know that nothing is guaranteed, but at least give me news that are actually 90% close of happening. Not rumors. Like, brother, Bardghji signing, the Rooney Bardghji guy. That signing, a random 19 years old that's probably gonna play Copa del Rey games and with Barca Athletic. Took us a month and a half for it to happen. And the fun thing, he just not even did his medical yet with Barcelona. I think it's Barcelona right now, but he will do it. A month and a half. A month and a half, and Barca media, journalists were talking about Rooney Bardghji, like I said, who will be a Barca Athletic player and play Copa del Rey's game, had more talk than any signing in the world right now. I heard more talks about him than City signing Tijani Reinders, who is one of the best players in the world in his position. And that took longer. A random player for 2 M's. Do you understand right now? Do you understand? I'm just giving you a simple example about a player that, like I said, he is not a main player, a starter player, a big signing. But we had this much drama and talk about him. Like Fabrizio Romano tweeted about him 74 times. His agents, everyone, pictures about his agent. Now we signed his younger brother, which is great, yes. But brother, I don't want to know about all of this. I want to know about him when he's actually wearing a Barca shirt. And I'll be like, who is this guy? Oh, we signed him. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Let me see him. Let me see him perform. Let me actually follow his career. Let me care about him. I don't want to be hearing about him everywhere apart from me watching him play football. Why? I just heard that he had an ACL injury. Brother, like, do you understand the problem in here? Like, imagine us signing a big player. Juan Garcia took us a month to pay his release clause and had a fight with Espanyol fans and got bullied by Espanyol fans. But it's like a show. We are living in a show. While, for example, Arsenal, they actually signed every player they needed. All the other teams, they signed every player they needed without all this drama. But us, we have this drama. And let me not start about our players. Like I said, our 2 captains, they don't like the club. They only love the club for the money. And it's a fact. I don't care if you want to accept this or not. Lewandowski still thinks he's 26. He doesn't want to accept the fact that he is old and doesn't trust me. He won't help the club. He doesn't want to help the club. You have Lamine Yamal having parties at the age of 18 years old, being a porn addict, enjoying his time with some random people that are older than him, want to throw a party that has no phone in it while we both know what will happen in it, and more people spoke about it rather than him preparing for the preseason. They spoke about him preparing for the party more than him preparing for the new season. He bought a new necklace, which is like his job. Like, every player can do whatever they want, but my brother is moving like the Migos. He ain't moving like a footballer, an athlete. Brother, I heard rumors about him this summer more than rumors about football related things about him. Him dating corn stars every week. Him being with this, being with that. I don't care. The 18 years old can live whatever he wants to do. I know what he's doing is wrong. But at the same time, I don't want to know about this. Oh, look at him in a yacht. Look at him doing this. Look at him doing that. Like, please, can we move on? Can we move on from all these rumors about these players, their personal life? Like, seriously. Why do I want to know what Ter Stegen is doing? Like, seriously, I don't care. I hate that guy. I still believe that he is the reason that everything happening is because of him. But I hate him. I don't want to care about him. Why are they showing me a picture of him preparing coffee? But is this news? Why do I want to know about players changing hair color? Is this news to me? Like, they can do whatever they want. Please, this Barca media, this Barca accounts, this Barca journalists are talking about players' personal lives more than our club situation. They are talking about rumors more than facts. They are talking about this club having problems more than actually giving us solutions. I'm tired, man. I can't lie. Like, I do news every day on my channel. By the way, make sure to subscribe. I do news every day on my channel about the Barcelona, but there is no news apart from negative news. No news. Right now, it's been, like I said, a month from now we will be playing probably the new season. The new season will start. And we only made one signing. And we didn't sell anyone. And by anyone, I mean big. And the only good signing we made is Juan Garcia, which is an important signing. I still believe that that is the biggest signing to ever happen to Barcelona in long years. So yes, this is great. This is great. But brother, I want to see Barca change. And a change happen with us selling players. Not only with us signing random Biruni, Bardak, G, or be rumored to sign players. This is not a change. Like, let's take actions. Let's sell the players. Let's stop this media coverage bullshit. I understand that Barca players bring likes. I understand that Barca players bring interactions. But I don't really care. I don't really care. I never cared about Barca players' personal lives. Why would I care about Juan Garcia, our new signing, having a new haircut closer to the one that Inigo Maldini has? I'm a Barca fan. I'm not a barber. I'm a Barca fan. I'm not a lawyer to care about the 1-in-1 rule. I'm a Barca fan. I don't care about fashion to see Koundé in Paris Fashion Week. He can do whatever he wants. I'm not a relationship therapist in here to care about Ter Stegen and his wife. I'm not in here like, I don't know, sporting director to actually understand what Deco is doing bad. I just want Barcelona to take actions quick and sign the players that we need so quick. I understand that Barcelona need to sell the players that are meant to be sold and that are creating the problems to the club either financially or in football. And Araujo and Ter Stegen are creating both those problems financially and us playing bad. Lewandowski needs to be sold. Like, we need to have that mentality of PSG. I respect PSG lately so much since they have this kind of rule that Luis Enrique and Luis Campos put. They ain't signing a player older than 27. They ain't signing a player from now on older than 27. And this is great. And all the old players are getting sold. We are in here building a team. We ain't in here building a family. We are not Dom Toretto, my brother. We need to actually sign players that's going to help us win. We ain't signing a players that are going to make us happy by throwing a party with each other and actually taking pictures and looking cute in a picture. I don't care, brother. We are not influencers. Like, seriously, we are Barcelona. We aren't influencers agency. We need to see the club playing football. I want to hear club winning. I want to hear the club signing players and selling players so quick. I don't want to build up false hope. Like, brother, the fans, and also the fans, I blame the fans for all of this. I can't lie. The fans are emotional. We're having emotional fans that are getting attached to players. Like, no player, by the way, if we go by the logic of Barca fans, no player should be sold and we only should add more players that they like. And by like, I mean physically. Or they do good in TikTok highlights. That's it. Like, sign Nusa. Some say sign Leao. Some say sign this, sign this. While all the signings that you just mentioned, or I just mentioned, are expensive. Then how are we meant to sign a player who is expensive, over 55 or 60 million, if we can't register him, since we can't sell a player? Because you also like one player that's gonna bring us some money. Like, seriously, if it was up to me, I don't have any love for any player apart from 3 or 4 players, and I stand by them. First, I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. The players that I love, and I actually think that's even an offer for like 150 M's, and I will still think that they are untouchable. Lamine, Kubasi, Pedri, and Rafinha. Those 4. I don't care. Those 4 that I just mentioned. Those 4. Whatever offer comes to the club, I will be happy for them to not get sold. I don't care, no matter what the offer is. The rest, they can get sold. I'm not emotionally attached to the others. These 4 guys, I'm emotionally attached to them because of one reason. They give us everything in every game. They play one worse game, they actually still contribute with something. Those are the players that I'm emotionally attached to them because they give everything to the club and they are emotionally attached to the club. And I know, I didn't mention the other players. You might tell me you just hate him. I don't hate them. Some of them, I love them. But like I said, I'm not emotionally attached to them enough. I've seen them do bad and do good. I've seen them do not play. I've seen them get injured. I've seen them this and that. Nah, so much negativity for me. I only care about the players that are actually helping the club win. That's it. And if they're not helping the club win, look, I don't care. For me, winning is over love. And this is a fact. If those players help us win, then I'm more happy to keep them. And if another offer comes for other players, they can leave. Because this is a club that needs to win. We had the same players for so many years. We failed. We changed them. We kept them. We failed. We had bad players. We failed. We had old players. We failed. We had young players. We failed. And a change, like I said, happens with us sending players, not with us keeping the same players and adding more players. Because that will not fix our problems. This will create more problems. So Barca fans need to stop getting attached to these players. Need to stop getting invested in the personal life of some players need to stop all of this drama. All I want to hear about from the news is Barca selling and signing players and Barcelona having solutions to problems, not us giving us the problems. If you give the fans the problems, what will happen? Like, they're gonna donate TikTok money to them so they can sign a player or can help in the registration? Nah, I don't care and I don't need to know about all of this. Barcelona had talks with Messi to come back to the Camp Nou. Brother, nothing happened and we already having rumors from now on. But the Camp Nou is not even ready and we already have rumors about Messi. And I understand the media are getting paid to promote all of this because they need money. They need to generate money. And like I said, Barca generates money. And the fans don't need to care about all of this. But sadly, the younger generation and the new generation of Barca fans, it's been late. What's been done has been already done. The damage is already done. The players are more invested in Barcelona about the news and the rumors and the personal life of the footballers rather than the football itself. Like football fans, the new gen of football fans, they don't know history about Barca. They don't know that Barca was great. They think that Barca is just an average club that has a lot of followers. That's it. And this is why the problem also that some of the new gens about football fans that care about winning, they support Real Madrid. They just choose based off on who's winning or who's losing. On who's has more followers and more attention to the club or their favorite player rather than, what that players bring. Like, brother, this is getting sad. Like, I can't lie. We are in a state where it's actually bad. This video, I know it's too long, but I had to make this video because I got angry yesterday from hearing these rumors for the whole month about Nico Williams, and it's failed. Rashford failed. Deco doesn't agree with this. Flick doesn't agree with this. This guy doesn't agree with this. The club is actually divided. Boards are actually leaking things. Boards are actually against this signing. Journalists are dropping fake rumors. Who to believe, who not to believe. Personal life about players. Lewandowski changed hair. Ter Stegen too, not wanting to leave. Our first captain is actually treating us like he owns the club. Like, I swear to God, he treated us like if he actually fought this much for his marriage, he would have stayed with his wife. My brother is fighting to stay in this club more than him staying in his marriage. This is crazy. And all because of the money. And Barcelona is actually following the same path. And trust me, Barcelona will still continue convincing players to stay with the club because they are scared to get rid of them by giving them more money. And later on, they will actually struggle to get rid of them after they actually were fighting to not get rid of them. And the fans are actually getting invested in this. Fans are having opinions, which is sad. I don't think that Barca fans should have any opinions anymore because whatever you're gonna say, it's happening. And if it happens, trust me, that will create problems. Because the club is not ready to sign anyone right now until they fix the 1-in-1 rule. But this 1-in-1 rule will never be fixed as long as we don't sell players. And even if I hear tomorrow a comunicado oficial saying that it's fixed, brother, I've been lied to enough. And Barca fans too. So I don't want to hear any new rumors about the 1-in-1 rule and I'm good. Until it's done, it's officially done. And the only way I can know it is done is by us signing a big player and not having drama about us registering him. That's all I care about. I don't want to hear no Tebas talking about us every press conference like we are his rivals. We are the only team that he actually controls. We are the only team that plays in his league. There is other 19 clubs in that league, but he speaks only about us. While other clubs like Madrid and Atletico Madrid are spending millions and millions and millions and millions and no one is talking to them or stopping them apart from us. And him sabotaging signings. And him doing everything in his power to stop us from signing players. This what I want to see. I want to see this. Barcelona are interested in signing this player. Next week the signing is done. Week after that, I don't want to even hear rumors about registering this player or not. All I want to see is Barcelona playing with that player. That's it. Have you ever heard about registration problem with Atletico Madrid? When they sign a player, you see him play. Real Madrid, they see him play. Every player on this world, once they sign, you don't even hear preparation or rumors or drama about him registering them. Because other teams, they sell, they replace. Simple as this. Us, we sell, we keep, and we struggle to register. Because we want to register both of these guys. Even one of them, we don't need him, but we want to register him. Like, I'm sorry, what is Aurelio Romeo still doing in Barcelona? Terminate his contract. Pay his release clause. Brother, is 8 million release clause. Pay it. Brother, you know what? This summer, I truly believe the best thing that's gonna happen for Barcelona is us getting rid of Ter Stegen, pay his 40 M's. Araujo, sell him for 15 M's, cheap, sell him for cheap. Dani Olmo, if he doesn't actually come back to his level by January, I want him to be sold. If he doesn't stay healthy and be put on the same thing that is happening with Pedri, where he actually healthy and played every game like last season, he should stay. He should leave, my bad. And then you have the Lewandowski. If he doesn't renew his contract, sell him this summer, even for cheap. I don't care. He doesn't want to leave, sue him. Do something. Terminate his contract. Pay. All of this happening. We signed Juan Garcia, I'm happy. Sign Rooney Bardghji, I'm happy. Sign Rashford on loan, I'm happy. The rest, no. Let them leave. This is how a change will happen. And if next season we don't win the Champions League, I'll take it as an extra year so we can actually sign the big players next summer where everything is fixed with us and we actually sign every player and big player we want. I want Barcelona back. The big players want to play for us, they get signed. But right now, no, we can't do this because we can't guarantee to them being registered. And like I said, for you to fix this problem, you don't need to actually fix the problem with the player that you're going to sign by giving them guarantees. Nah, you fix this problem by you fixing the registration problem, not by either you sign for us or not. Either we're gonna give you more money to sign for us or not. Nah, either you go sell some players to fix the registration problem and then be good. That's it. Sell those players. Like I said, sell every player. This summer should be us selling players. Selling players that we don't need, selling players that are actually causing us problems, selling players that have higher salaries, selling players that are, not playing because of so much injuries and creating so much drama in the dressing room and not helping the club in anything. Those are the players that need to be sold, and this summer should have been us selling players. And that's it, because all these summers we signed, but we didn't win. We only lost. So why not try something new? And last season, with the closest thing we had almost achieved by winning every trophy in the Champions League, like I said, we lost it because of Araujo. And if we sold Araujo in January after he wanted to leave us and Juve offered 60 M's, we would have been good. We would have been great. You see what would have been happening? But if this summer we don't sell, the players that we don't sell will cause us problems next season. And I'd rather fail with us selling all these players and rebuilding from nothing to something to everything, rather than us losing with everything. I'd rather for us to win rather than lose. And if that takes sacrifice for 1 year before we actually come back to our great position, then yes, I'll take that. But this past 10 years, we took a big sacrifice while us not selling any player and just signing and losing money on players, waiving players, paying players money that don't even play for us anymore, and signing these random players on loan. This was stupid from Barcelona. So yeah, this, like I said, this problem needs to be fixed, and the only thing that can be fixed this problem is us selling players and making new board or being sold. We need Barcelona to get sold. I'm not even joking. The whole club, we need to get sold. I understand that we can't even sell Ter Stegen, let alone sell a whole club, but this club needs to be sold. Then I don't want to hear no drama about the boards. I want to hear Barcelona spending so much money and actually fixing their financial situation. I want to hear about Barcelona actually having a president that can take the word of the sporting director and the coach. I want to see the coach and the sporting director on the same page. I don't want to see them dividing and actually competing for who to sign, who not to sign. Luis Diaz, Rashford, Nico Williams, Ademola Lookman, Nusa, this and that. The players have an opinion, the fans have an opinion, the sporting director have an opinion, the coach have an opinion, the presidents have an opinion, the board is divided, half have an opinion, half the other half have another opinion. This too much drama in a club will never succeed to this. They will get closer to succeed, but they won't get what they want. So for this to happen, Barcelona need either to be sold or some new election need to happen for everything to change. The sporting director need to be on the same page as Flick. And look, the only person that we are failing right now is Flick. That's it. Flick, I love him. I trust him so much. Unbelievable job he's doing. When I see that Flick is having more actions than our sporting director at convincing players to sign, it's sad. The only guy, like I said, we are failing right now is Flick. Flick gave us everything with nothing. Now we need to give him everything for him. That's it. And this club needs to take actions for Flick. We need to help Flick because he really helped us. And we need to trust him and trust him more. I don't care about Deco. Sack him. Sack Deco. Just keep Flick like Sir Alex Ferguson was for United. His first and last word is him. That's it. And that's what we should need to make happen. And we need to bring back Barca, because this is sad. Barca need to come back. Barca need to actually come back to its great form. We are Barcelona. We are bigger than any player. If a player doesn't want to play for us, leave. If a player is causing us problems, leave. Let's stop being emotionally attached to players that don't help us. Let's move on, man. We wanna win. I don't wanna see a player news. I don't wanna see Barca failing. I don't wanna see Barca not signing a player. I don't wanna see rumors about Barca. I wanna see Barca winning and signing the players that actually wanna play for us and represent the biggest club in the world.